Hello, everyone. My name is Leandra Matthews, and today I will be sharing with you my vision board visual. So, as I stated, my name is Leandra. However, I am commonly known as Twix. Um, I am from East Palo Alto, California, though I rep the entire Bay. This is my second semester of my junior year, and I am studying my major in nonprofit leadership and management through the Watts College. So, for me, throughout this course, there were the four topics that really stuck out to me were my environment, um, rest, relaxation, and recreation, communication, and positive relationships. Now, I particularly chose chose these topics because they were areas in my life like I was really lacking. Either personally, I didn't feel personally I felt very betrayed in certain situations, and so I just overall avoided, trying to build or fix relationships, or maybe as far as like environment, you know um going through what we're all experiencing right now with everything with the COVID, and having to learn to adapt to the changes in my environment. And yeah, so those four topics really stuck out for me because those were my top areas of need for improvement and my biggest takeaways. So, as far as what I learned or what I liked about the course, um, actually was my ability to learn how to reevaluate my experiences, and how to share those with others. Um, Also, just learning about the MAC guide and how to view the situations or experiences that I go through with a non-judgmental eye. Um, I particularly liked the fact that this class, I normally I had avoided journaling for some time because it was just bringing up so many emotions. Um, but just learning, to journal again, and the best techniques really how to do so really helped me in this class. And I also like the fact that I was able to find a part of myself that I had locked away, for some time, just because I just didn't feel strong enough to go to, just to go deeper and to experience fully what I was going through. Oh, I missed the part. So I enjoyed actually the speaker series. I enjoyed listening to all the speakers. However, um, I really liked, they were both Zoom calls, surprisingly, but I really liked the discussion on relationships, and also the discussion on like spiritual skills. So that was those were big takeaways for me. So words of wisdom for the next people who come into this class. I said the experience of this class can be what you make of it. I would compare this class experience to being inside of a fun house of mirrors. You may not always like the version of yourself that you see, but it's important to remember that nevertheless, it is your perception, not the mirrors, that have the greatest impact. So when I say that to mean like, my experience in this class was solely based on the fact that I decided to be open minded and, open minded to the experience. There were certain topics what I did not think I was ready to talk about, and I have always looked at them from a negative view. And that is until, I learned how to look at them in a different way. So I really appreciate the fact that, um, this class has really helped me learn, kind of put a different lens in front of my view. So I really appreciate that. So as far as like the actual presentation, let me see if I could pull that up. Okay, so here is my actual presentation. Hopefully you guys can see it. I hope, I hope. But if not, then I will add it as well onto the thing. So anyway, so this is my first page, just my name. This is my slide for meditation. These particular pictures I just chose because, I really want to be able to have a deeper focus on my chakras and understand, more so like what they can be used for. I know that when I went to school for massage therapy, I was really focused on energy massage and, how it really centered me and helped me. And I really was good at my chakra points, but then I just got distracted with life. Um, Also, just finding that meditation really helps me as far as like through aromatherapy. I really like that, so that's what that picture is for. And then also sound music is like my life, so um, that was really beneficial, and I plan to continue to use that. So as far as my environment, I really want to start to, focus on navigating myself. I thought I was doing really well until I just reevaluated things. I just want to stay away from negative people. And sometimes, you don't think the negative people are really negative until you really start to reevaluate like when the person talks to you or when you're around this person, like what are you guys talking about? All that other jazz, like, it's just not worth it. Like I just need to guide myself away from those situations. Also, I know quarantine is got everybody going crazy, but at some point I would like to, just go back into nature. I love trees, and I have found I've found a new love for hiking. So hopefully I'm able to, just to get back into that once quarantine is over. Um So for this one, I took a class in sustainability, and it really taught me to make sure that I remember to focus in on these three: environment, society, and economy when I decide to make any decision almost. So there's that. I'm going to continue to make sure that I pause before any action and just make sure I'm considering the impact on each one of those areas. So for rest, recreation, and relaxation, so for me, when like I said, I used to be a massage therapist, and I really found that that time in my life was the most peaceful, the less stressed. Like I was just at a state of like of awe. And then, I graduated and I broke my arm and it was just terrible. But anyway, so I would like to treat myself maybe every other month maybe because I'm not a baller. So every other month maybe and just go treat myself and get a hot stone massage because that used to be hot stone and energy used to be my favorite to either receive or to give. So there's that. I also I'm in the search of like have this little thing that says thinking daily for at least 10 minutes reduces stress and helps and can help you live a longer life. So so I really, you know, find that I do well when I just have karaoke. It really sucks out here because I don't have a car and karaoke. I don't know. I can't find a really good karaoke bar out here, so that really sucks. So my goal is to really just to find me one that I can really just kick it with and just do my homework in and just like almost live there. Thirdly, laughter. You know, I spend a lot of time like focused on like I have to do this, I have to get rid of this, and that. So next semester, I'm really taking the time to slow down and just reevaluate what is important to me and so part of that is just taking the time to just be in the moment and just laugh about whatever I can. So that is another one. Okay, so for nutrition, um, it's just really simple. I just want to make sure that it's kind of hard when you're like on a so-called like college student budget. But for nutrition, I really just want to be focused on like eating healthier. Um, I'm by myself, so I eat a lot of cereal. You know, that's pretty much my life. But I just want to start cooking again, and so there's that. Um, I found that incorporating laughter and eating at the table, and then also based like on the readings, like just not eating like in front of the TV or just like I don't want to be by myself because then I get the tendency to like just overeat and I'm just not paying attention or eat in front of like whatever, like social media, like surfing the web. So I just want to like find me a group of people I could just chillax with and go out and I don't know. It's just fun. It's funner like eating off of other people's plate than just like just sitting at home eating the whole box of cereal. Anyway, so and also just part of nutrition is from the speaker I got is just accepting yourself and just not moving with the flow of what everybody else is saying you should do. And part of that is for me is just especially in my role as like a model, is trying to maintain um good like mindful thoughts and just making sure that I keep in mind that at the end of the day like I make my decision of what I consider beautiful, and so I need to keep that in mind. I hope this is not going too long. Okay, so for me exercise, I actually do like to exercise even though it may look like I don't at all, but I'm just really like picky with my exercise because I just like certain types. So for me, I really want to get my cardio up enough so that I can continue to like um focus on these videos. Like I really enjoy watching. Well, I do them sometimes, but I can't keep up with her. But Aaliyah Janelle, I really like her tutorials or like her choreograph videos, and so I really want to keep up with that um, to the point where I can do them without shoes on, but I can't do them with heels on. It's just not going down. So I um I actually am like obsessed with pole dancing. So I would like to repurchase another pole because somebody messed mine up, and so I just decided to throw it away and get another one. So I decided I haven't gotten one yet because I need to up my cardio and my core. in order to get back on it because I've gained like 50 pounds, and so I just don't feel confident in getting on there. But I feel like through my water aerobics from the YMCA that I will be popping in about, I don't know, whenever they let us out of this quarantine. But yeah, so that's what I'm about to be focusing on. I really hope this is not like going too long. Um, so one thing for me, my mom always tells me, I don't know, people always tell me like they could tell if I'm upset or whatever. I don't do a very good job of like hiding my emotions. I have really poor body language. um like if I'm angry and I say that I'm not angry, like you can clearly tell. So I kind of want to really work on my body language and making sure that I'm, letting out the right thing. Like I don't want people to think I'm like upset or bored or just don't want to be in certain situations if I really am engaged. So, um, so also I want to make sure that, I'm sending off like I said, the right message. I can tend to be, a lot of people take me as trying to be aggressive, but really I'm just trying to be assertive in my actions and just everything that I say, because a lot of the times, like back in the day, like I had communication issues. Like I stuttered and I talked very low. So it was very irritating because people would like consider it like kind of passive and take advantage of me. So I really want to just find the middle ground and just be assertive in what I say. And when I say that, I mean like I need to make sure that I'm speaking my mind. Like a lot of the times I hold stuff in until I get really upset and then I kind of explode. And I kind of just want to like evaluate, be mindful about what I'm experiencing, and then just let it go and just talk about it. So, as far as like positive relationships, I know that I mentioned that this was like one of the things that I really wanted to work on. So, for me, there are three types of relationships that I really need to, I find important for me to work on. And that is like my relationship with myself. Um, I plan on really working on that. I have a tendency to be my worst enemy, and I really need to work on that. Um, I have a lot of broken relationships as far as my siblings, so I would really like to work on that relationship, rebuilding that relationship, or and then like establishing some, because I have poor relationship with others and I have no relationships at the same time, and I'm like the middle child of seven. So there's that. And then top notch for sure, I just want to rebuild my relationship with God. Like I be really everywhere and I need to be back in focus. And I find that when I am in tune with him, that I am in tune with everything else. Like nothing else really matters at that point. So there's that. Lord, how many more slides are there? Okay, so then there are the senses. It's nothing really, all that gravy about this. However, there are certain things like I do want to focus on. Um, as far as my senses, um, I would like to, as far as smell, I don't really know. Maybe like, oh yeah, okay. So as far as smell, like I mentioned, I really am taking advantage of like the cheap prices of candles right now. So I just want to keep buying candles and other scent things like to keep my meditation and just to make like a calm feeling in the house. Um, Many people know that I'm like not a hugger, primarily because like I'm really emotional and then like hugs like make me explode, kind of like cry instantly. So I really would like to rebuild that kind of connection and kind of be okay. Also, with quarantine, who knows? I might be hugging everybody after this because I am in the house by myself. Um, as far as like hearing, I really enjoy like music. Like I almost have like headphones in at every moment of my life. So I really just want to like, I don't know, just keep that going, and then just kind of be more mindful about what I'm actually listening to. Like, is the music that I'm listening to adding to my, emotion that's probably not very positive or whatever, or is it like really helping? Kind of a combination of like sight and touch. Not touch. Sight and whatever. I don't know, but I don't know. I just want to take advantage of the beautiful world that we have, and go and see different things as far as like, I've lived in Arizona now for like a year, and people ask me, how is it out here? And I just say, I don't know, because I have not been anywhere. I've been to class, I've been to like a few church services, and I go to the gym. And so that's pretty much it. And I go to work. So I don't see anything else. So I would like to like actually go around and just like visually, just using all my senses really, and just like experience my be in the moment of my experience. With that said, like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with this COVID when it's over. But, I like to eat and I like, good food. So I would like to like find me a group of friends where we could just go and like, um, I used to like to cook at home, like try different culture foods and try to make it at home, whether I destroyed them or not. And so I kind of would like to get back into that. Boy, it's becoming a long video. Um, okay, so at the end of the day, here is my final video. I know it was kind of not needed, but overall, my goal is to have an overall sense of joy. You know, um, I was told that happiness is a temporary thing. Having joy is something that you just feel. You don't have to have a reason to to be joyful. So that's kind of like what I want. I just want to be in that state, and hopefully I am done with this video. I don't quite know how to turn it off. Hold on. All right. I'm going to stop sharing now. And then I'm going to stop this video. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys made it to the end of this video. You guys have a good day, and I hope everybody's doing well and healthy in all this stress.